Now that you've made this amazing application for Android, we need to go ahead and publish it for Android. So if we go over here to the document properties, again, you have to click on the stage to get the document properties to show up. You'll see here that I've actually already changed it from Flash Player 10.2 to error for Android. And you'll notice that there's an error for iOS, the Apple mobile platform as well. We're not going to get into that. Also, I should mention the size. So we started with a 400 by 800 because that is the Google approved size. All of the sort of flagship phones, the Nexus One, the Droid, the Evo, are all 400 by 800. So on other phones, it may not display 100% correctly, but it should display something something like what we have created here. Okay, and we're going to leave this as Actionscript 3. Now in the publish settings, the only thing I ever worry about changing is the audio stream settings. I recommend taking that up. There's no reason why it shouldn't be the maximum quality for something as lightweight as an Android app. Okay, so go ahead and if you are using sound, go in there and change that to the maximum quality settings. Okay, so where it says player error for Android, and you can also do it here. Click on the wrench to edit those settings. The first thing we have to do is create a certificate which tells the Android phone that yes, everything's kosher, this developer is trusted, even though we're not really trusted. You know, they don't know who we are. This could be very malicious software. That's okay. That's what Google has chosen to do, so let's take advantage of it. Here, type in some sort of password, and then click on the Create button. Here, you can fill in these units with whatever you want, and then you have to retype the password. Then finally, the Save As folder, click on that. Select where you want to save it. I've already created this folder called Android Quiz for all of my stuff. So I'm going to select that and then click OK on the certificate creation dialog. It takes a second to think, and then it says, yes, the self-signed certificate has been created. Okay, so we're good to go there. Next, we need to get an icon for this application. So I've already created a ping icon in Photoshop. I'm not going to go into how to do that. You can actually just take a screenshot on the Mac and do a preview save, resize it to 72 by 72, and that's one thing you can do. But you can also use Photoshop to create your ping. And so you see there I have a little icon for my application now. It says good job. Nothing too flashy. You can also get a couple of other sizes of icon there, but for me the 72 by 72 should be fine. Lastly, the permissions. Here I don't think we're going to need any of this stuff for our application. So if you were going to have the application get information from the internet, the most common one would be that. And then maybe I think this is just kind of stacked up in terms of commonality. So the next one would probably be to write to your device, and so on and so forth. So don't worry about that for our purposes. Let's go over to the General tab. This is asking you what kind of what the name of the APK, which is the Android package, is going to be called. That's the application, and what the name of this is. We're going to call this names quiz. Be the application name. Here you can put in a version number if you want to, make this 1.0.1 or something like that. You can do that. And everything else looks just fine. So I'm going to make sure that this path is set, and it's not. So I'm going to set that to my Android quiz folder. Click Save. And now I can click on Publish. It thinks for a second there. Publishes the SWIFT first, and then it packs it up into the Android app APK. Okay, and this is a warning that you'll get whenever you select no permissions, and that's okay. All right. So now I can click OK, get out of there, and done with the application. If I open up this folder, you'll see that my APK is there. So the easiest way to get this onto a phone is to email it to yourself and open it on your phone with the like as an attachment. So you'd email it, both these files, as an attachment, and you would open them on your phone. You'd open the APK on your phone. It would ask you if you wanted to install it, and you would install it. So excuse me. That's it. That's how you put an Android application together. So enjoy making Android applications. And I'm going to throw in one extra video on just, some things you could do with Android applications to kind of boost your career, why they're important,